where this line is.
I understand, Mr. Chang, as a board chair and a longtime board, make us conscious of the thought that boards across the state of Texas, and I do have attorneys on with me who work with various school districts, boards across the state of Texas have opportunity to review documentation beforehand through a specific process. And yes, I know new board members, and I was one of the new board members who received a 1,000-page document and was not aware. But as time go along, we are aware that we receive the information and are to review it within a window of time. And as far as for doing specific research and background, as a board member, we are 30,000 foot up. We are in government seat. When it comes down to research, the individuals who supply those information, they've done the research, and we should establish a wonderful relationship with them, a working relationship, professional relationship with them, to trust and ask if there's something we do not understand, to always email them, notify your board president if you need some clarity, notify Mr. Chambers, but we are always here. Even our attorneys are available on some of the items that you might need clarification on. So we really appreciate the opportunity to come back and to revisit this, and not only that, to understand our processes and our role as board members. I mean, we have a commitment for fiduciary responsibility. Also includes being able to obtain the material and to read it as thoroughly as possible and ask questions in a timely manner. I want to say to you, Mr. Garcia, thank you for coming to us tonight and being able to answer those specific questions and the details. We really appreciate the relationship that we've established. This is not an attaboy or a pat on the back. We take looking at finances and the district very seriously. And you're working with Alief. You understand that we've done that for years. We ask the tough questions. In addition to that, I'd like to add, whenever we have an audit meeting, we do still come in the public and discuss this even further. Even though we do have the audit meeting, there's another portion in which we discuss publicly each year that we go through this process. And I know as the board members continue on in their position as board, they will come to know that, as Mr. Moreno and I have had the opportunity to look at this for the last 13 years. But Mr. Garcia, thank you on behalf of the board for coming back to us and being able to supply that information. And I want to say thank you to Trustee for making sure that we have opportunity. We don't want to allow any misinformation to go out, and especially if we are not clear. We as board members are not clear, then we need to make sure that corrected. So if there's no other item on this, Mr. Garcia.
Ms. Williams, can I make one final comment on this? Just a brief comment. I know we got lots still to cover, but I totally agree with you. You know, the years that we've had on the board, you know, it's not a matter of it is relationships. It is building that trust and work relationship with our vendors and our staff. It's not a matter of liking or, you know, liking certain personnel or whatever. It's a matter of trusting them and working with them and believing in what they do. You know, we have a great, strong financial department that reviews it, and we get notices at least weekly, sometimes twice a week. We get updates. We get things from Deanna and from Charles and you know, from Ms. Chang from before and everybody now, and even from HD Chambers in our board reports. So we get the notice, we get it. So it's not a matter of me just, you know, liking these staff members or whatever that was maybe stated at one time before, but this is a matter of us trusting them and believing in them and letting them do their job that they're hired for and allowing us to do our job that we are elected by the public for to do and work with this. So I just want to make that comment, and thank you, Mr. Garcia, for coming out and, you know, or staying at home wherever you are, and talking to us. So
thank you. Okay, board, at this time we've already spent a great amount of time and effort on that particular item, and we will consider this as a closed item. There's no other comments or that have been requested at this time. So thank you, Mr. Garcia, for joining us, and we will release you. And board, we are going to now move to item number 8, which is discuss and consider the distribution of ESSER funds, ESSER 3 funds.